Judges, chapter 14. Samson went down to Timnah, where he saw a woman in Timnah, of the daughters of the Philistines. When he returned, he said to his father and mother,
I have seen a Philistine woman in Timnah. Get her for me as my wife.
Then his father and mother said to him,
Is there no woman among the daughters of your brothers, or among all my people, that you must go and get a wife from those uncircumcised Philistines?
But Samson said to his father,
Get her for me, for she is the right one in my eyes.
Now, his father and mother did not realize that this originated with Yahweh, that he was looking for some occasion to move against the Philistines, for the Philistines had power over Israel at that time. So Samson went down to Timnah with his father and mother, and he turned aside and came to the vineyards of Timnah, where suddenly a young lion came roaring to attack him. But the Spirit of Yahweh came mightily upon him, and he tore it open, like tearing a kid, bare-handed. But he did not tell his father or his mother what he had done. Then he went down and talked with the woman. In Samson's eyes, she was the right one. After some time, when he returned to get her, he turned aside to look at the lion's carcass, and behold, a swarm of bees and honey were in the carcass of the lion. He took some of it in his hands and went along, eating. When he came to his father and mother, he gave some to them, and they also ate. But he did not tell them he had taken the honey out of the carcass of the lion. So his father went down to the woman, and Samson gave a feast there, as was customary for bridegrooms to do. Because they were afraid of him, they arranged for 30 friends to be with him. Then Samson said to them,
Let me pose a riddle to you. If you can correctly explain it to me within the 7 days of this feast, then I will give you 30 linen garments and 30 changes of clothing.
Samson,
But if you cannot explain it to me, then you shall give me 30 linen garments and 30 changes of clothing.
Then they said to him,
pose your riddle, so we may hear it.
So he said to them,
Out of the eater came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet.
But they could not explain the riddle, even 3 days later.
Find out.
So, on the 4th day,
We must
they
know.
said to Samson's bride,
Either whittle your husband to let us know the riddle, or else we will burn you and your father's house with fire.
Find out from him.
Have you invited us just to take what is ours?
Then Samson's bride shed tears in front of him and said,
You only hate me. You do not love me. You have posed the riddle to the sons of my people, but you have not explained it to me.
But he said to her,
Look, I have not explained it to my own father or mother, so why should I explain it to you?
So she cried on his shoulder for the 7 days they feasted. Then, on the 7th day, he told her because she had nagged him. Then she explained the riddle to the sons of her people. So, on the 7th day, before the sun went down, the men of the city said to him,
What is sweeter than honey? And what is stronger than a lion?
Then Samson said to them,
If you had not plowed with my heifer, then you would not have solved my riddle.
Then the Spirit of Yahweh came upon him mightily, and he went down to Ashkelon and killed 30 of their men, took their apparel, and gave the changes of clothing to those who had explained the riddle. But his anger was burning within him, and he went back to his father's house. Then Samson's wife was given to his friend, the one who had been his best man.